Wow! I can join the... Oh.
Yeah.
The first time I was actually... I was too young, so feel free to go.
Okay.
Auntie Atea.
Of course. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't...
Oh, thank...
Well, I... fit to bathe in a...
Hey!
All right, well, that better...
Paimon didn't think...
Some people...
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are... I certainly don't... In exchange, though, I can recommend... Huh?
Yeah, she brought... Friends are supposed to have...
Well then, alright, we should get going.
Someone looking for me? Oh, why a bit of... So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already... Yeah, but... that it is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted, but to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. The island since then... Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! This is like a... On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island... Oh! Well, sure thing! Then I'll be honest, as the chief of the... It's really hard to be your target. According to my... They run a pretty... So, the problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me. Which is why I haven't been able to carry... Oh! Exactly! You betcha! What? Whoa, that's a lot of Mora. Did we already earn about... There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is... I'm sure some... So please use the... No wonder you're the... I've... This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scamp. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But how should we lure those scammers out? Good idea! Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before?
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit?
Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Help!
I just happened to overhear.
Hello, Paimon.
In that case, as the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory, be that as it may. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our service. Please, there's no need to worry. Although the lead only got...
He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought... Not to work.
So you'd be...
For us, people of the Springs.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Show me your move.
Here we go. Take your truth. My apologies. Today is a lucky day.
Are you two here to take pictures with...
Really? Can we?
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right? Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Kaholasaur. My senior here is... Atta is... Therefore,
Really?
you need only... But, no need... I can understand.
All right, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per per.
Huh?
In order for Atta...
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of fun.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're...
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Whoa, Atta really didn't try to buy...
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo to...
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from
Of course.
Here's your group.
Any chance we...
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's Mora to use. What? These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us... With all the evidence we have now, but after handing over all that Mora...
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh!
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you Atta's insights have already pointed...
You mean...
As I said, but anyway, there's... According to Atta's insights, this is... Yes?
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and...
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find.
Huh. We were committed...
You sure?
Huh. Let's see.
I took you all this way just... You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
Now he's trying to get away! It's the Chief!
What's the Chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the Chief, you can...
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep...
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a...
You...
So, there are no retake Mora... We have witnesses standing...
Fine. Yes, it was...
Woohoo! No wonder you're the Chief of the I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only... If he claims to be able to find a shortcut... That's a good point. I can answer that there is no... If you don't meet... Which is exactly... There's a requirement? Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island... And therein lies the key point. Oh, it's said that the legend all therefore. So that, from what I can spot, that's true. But don't feel whether it's and let me tell you a secret. The Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us... Oh, a guide we could trust with their lives? Yeah, Paimon has a good feeling about this. It appears you've all... Okay, bye-bye. Whirling, let's play!
Take flight! Here we go! My will involve...
take off.
Put up a good fight.
Brace yourself.
Transfiguration! War's over.
I shall treasure this good fortune. A blade embrace. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. I shall treasure this good fortune. Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Take your true form! My apologies! Huh? Here we go! Huh. Huh? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Watch this! Let's
Show
hope
me
you
your
put
move.
a fight.
think you can get away? Brace yourself.
Transfiguration!
Whirling snow!
Yahoo! Let the world collide!
Do your master's bidding! My will embodied!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Brace yourself!
Another test subject. That tingle cry!
Take your true form!
Yeah! Yeah! Worthy opponent!
Picked the wrong test subject.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Here we go! Transfiguration!
Such a pain.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Strike a pop!
Take your true form! Take flight!
My hammer. Ah, I messed up.
Shower me with praise!
think you can get away?
Strike a pop!
Cryo Incarnate! Transfigurate! Whirling Snow! Sakura Swirl! I shall treasure this good fortune.
yourselves.
What's this? Let's
Shower me with praise! Yeah! My will and body. Take flight. Yeah! Let's play. Take your true form.
Yes, you are. Qualified after all.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Brace yourselves. Yeah. Time for takeoff. Let's play. Time to shine. Strike a pose. My will embodied. Do your master's bidding. Embrace the ice. Take your true form. Whirling snow. Yeah!
What's this? Let's do this.
Here we go. Think you can get away? Yoo-hoo! Transfiguration. My apologies.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Strike a pose.
There you go. Let's do this then. Gotcha.
Time for takeoff. My will and body. Whirling snow. Brace yourselves. Yahoo! Let's play! Time to shine! Shower me with praise! By ordinance divine! Kamisatort! Sumetsu! Yeah! My apologies! Yahoo! Think you can get away? Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! Let's
Do
play!
this then.
Sakura swirl! Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. Strike a Do your master's bidding. Take your troop. Whirling snow. My name, echoing song. Here we go. Embrace the ice. Let's play.
Shower me with praise! Transfigurate! Take flight!
Today is a lucky day.
My apologies! Take flight! Strike a pop! These things.
fait. Truc de la baston aussi. Ça risque d'aller vite aussi, franchement. Allez, c'est parti.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Let the world collide!
Take your truthful. My apologies. Coming to art.
Let's play!
Transfiguration.
Brace yourselves. Strike a pose!
Take flight.
C'est pas mal le Pyroculus. Ah merde, il est où? Il est pas en haut non plus. Ah, peut-être qu'il est là-bas, là.
Here we go!
Ah, il est là, c'est bon, trouvé. Bon, moi j'ai sa quête, je pourrais la faire quand j'aurai envie. Qui tu vois courir? Voilà, ça j'ai sa quête, c'est bon.
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Here comes another.
Shine! Yoo-hoo!
Take your truthful.
Oh my, you
Whirling snow.
Let's play!
Transfiguration.
Time for takeoff. Here we go. Let the world collide!
Show. Take your truthful.
Yahoo!
Take flight. Embrace the ice.
Let's play!
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration.
Yoo-hoo! Brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
Take your true form.
Here we go. Yeah!
Putain, ça va être chaud. Salut, salut Gemma, comment tu vas? Ah d'accord, c'est bon, j'ai trouvé l'autre. Ça y est, c'est bon, je l'ai enfin trouvé. Ah moi je veux bien. Voilà. Bon allez, on va faire du coup l'espèce de parcours là. Ça j'arrive d'autres trucs. Non, je suis en train de faire l'événement là. Mais ouais, je fais aussi de l'exploration en même temps, ouais. Bon, c'était rapide celui-là. C'était rapide. Voilà. Bon, il reste plus qu'à attendre un petit moment pour celui-là aussi. Puis voilà. Celui-là, il n'y reste plus. Ouais, voilà, ça c'est fait. Alors, qu'est-ce que j'ai à faire à niveau event maintenant? Donc là, j'ai débloqué l'espèce d'arme. Là, j'ai débloqué l'arme du coup, si j'ai bien compris. Et qu'est-ce qu'elle fait l'arme? Là, je suppose que cette arme elle est faite aussi pour elle du coup. Lorsque l'attaque touche l'ennemi, ouais, ça fait elle fait des dégâts de zone, donc ouais, ça peut être aussi pour elle du coup. Ouais, je vais la monter son arme. Si j'en ai besoin de toute façon, je l'utiliserai. Ah d'accord, c'est ça que je dois continuer à faire du coup. Putain que ça faisait longtemps que j'avais pas autant de choses à foutre, putain, qu'est-ce que ça faisait longtemps que j'avais pas eu autant de choses à foutre. Oh j'hallucine, tellement que j'ai de choses à faire, putain j'hallucine, sérieux. Putain ça faisait longtemps, hein. Putain, je dois monter de nouveaux persos, je dois ramasser ces fleurs, bah je les ai déjà ramassées. Oh là c'est trop, j'ai tellement de choses à faire. De toute façon il faut que la résine se revienne pour que je monte le perso. Et toi du coup, je suppose que t'as déjà fait pas mal de choses. Parce que moi j'ai pas tout de suite commencé, j'avais la flemme. J'avais la flemme du coup j'ai pas commencé tout de suite. Ce qui m'a un petit peu dégoûté au tout début, c'était les points de téléportation. Ça m'a pris beaucoup de temps pour tous les choper. Mais une fois que je les ai tous chopés, ça va vite. Je me concentre toujours au début sur les statues et les points de téléportation. Et une fois que tout ça c'est fait, le reste ça va super vite. À part les dialogues qui prennent depuis, je peux tout.
you, Tainari?
I'm sure the sheriff... Then she was far... Not to mention the... As for me...
Oh, that's right.
From Emily's letter, certainly. I didn't have time to... I have friends and... I'll leave you and Emily...
Le lendemain, 7h du matin.
Well, it's been a day. But things weren't looking good with Emily's master yesterday. We should check on things at the hotel first. Emily!
No longer in critical. My chemical analysis of a goose. Oh,
Elemental energy?
hard to say. It was such I had to use unless you were at. As for weather math.
Oh, that reminds me.
I received.
Oh, I thought. Excuse me? Is Miss Emily here?
Koleya.
Oh, perfect! Familiar faces!
Kale. Ah, of course. Tainari's apprentice. He's mentioned you many times. And please, no need.
Oh, did Tainari send you here, Colin? Yep. Anyway, based on what the Master considered that possibility as well. How is that possible?
It's starting.
Hey! Lucian!
It's Sylvain! Wait, you don't think Kirio came back?
That seems impossible. If someone came in or out of the hotel just now. It's locked?
There's no one here.
Lucian! Lucian!
That's Sylvain's voice! Hurry, let's...
Lucian! Lucian! Come on! Emily, Emily! My brother, he's gonna be okay, right?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sylvain. But...
No, that's not... That's...
Traveler, Kale, Mr. Sylvain has gone through a huge shock. He needs some space to calm...
Of course. Leave it to...
Thank you both. Mr. Sylvain, let's get you up. We'll take things from here. Just focus on getting some rest. Here, this way.
Poor guy. He's like a shell of his... He may have made some bad decisions in life, but right now, Paimon can't help but feel sorry.
Good person or bad, the death of a loved one is equally painful. All the moments he shared with his brother...
If Kirio...
Lucian can no longer... Traveler, I've got...
Who would have thought? Miss Emily.
Oh, I'm not actually... I did take...
Then...
Of course, I appreciate...
We'll help too.
Pupils are dilated. Pupils are dilated. Skin is flushed. Nope.
And the windows are... Well, looks like we've...
So, did you find anything?
Paimon can show you. Here, it'd be something like this.
But...
No, his reaction...
Then...
I agree. Also, I've made some new discoveries, so we might...
Mr. Sylvain, I need you to tell me every...
After Kyria attacked Edgar, my brother and I were incredible. We returned to our rooms and decided to lock all the doors. The only door... But I didn't hear any sort of commotion last night. Not a single noise!
So, no movement from the room next door. No forced entry via Sylvain. No signs of a struggle at the scene.
I did notice a few things about the body. Lucien's pupils were dilated, and his skin was flushed. Very similar to Master's symptoms after the... There weren't any traces of liquid in his mouth or nose, so it's unlikely he was forced to ingest anything. The more plausible explanation is that he inhaled a substance without knowing it. And I'd say that substance was likely a goose.
A goose? No, that's not possible. Inhaling a goose won't kill you. And anyway, it would have... No. Emily, you ran your tests, didn't you? Go on. Tell everyone.
No. I didn't find any common toxin.
See?
That may be true for most people, but not for everyone.
Master!
Edgar? You're up.
Thanks to Emily. Sylvain, no matter how hot...
Edgar!
Even if we could keep it a secret for another 10 or 20 years, do you think Kyria would just let us be? No. He would never give up. Not if he's doing all... That's... Yelena wasn't a scholar from Sumeru. She was an exiled Fatus from...
Oh, Fatus?
The Fatui.
Ah, so you've already detected it. Well, Sylvain, looks like this.
Oh.
The August...
The Fatui.
Born of a delusion. August...
That's enough, Edgar. At first, Yelena wanted to keep refining the perfume and the flower. But no one knew how long. It didn't have any...
So you decided...
Listen,
It may be true there are no records, but even if no one was acutely poisoned, willfully bringing a product to market despite explicit knowledge of its harmful effects is still a serious crime. That explains why the Fatui...
Ha! A goose.
So there's bad...
What about Yelena?
I'll admit, we thought about it at one point. We took care, but before we could even put...
But if her goal was... Yeah, she...
I thought about everything. One of the reasons after arriving...
So she...
If her true identity... The Auguste, so...
So the wealth you...
Most like. That's why Lucy...
I don't think he knew his sister, Yelena.
Then all we'll need to do is tell Kim... I'm not so sure. Even if he knew the truth, it's hard to put...
Very true.
Edgar!
Think about it. If we hadn't...
We were just trying... Lucien's... Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
3 people. Well, we can only wait until the academia sent...
The hotel could... Although with...
Mr. Edgar, are you saying...
If Sylvain... I'd just ask for Sylvain. Would you be willing to grant that request?
Well, the man we grew to know and...
You have my thanks, Sheriff.
Happened tonight? Oh, you mean the...
Yeah! All we know is that it uses a But we still have no idea how to... If he targets...
That may be true. But what if we can take advantage of... If we...
Master, no.
If Kyria learns we're being taken away tomorrow, his last chance to enact it... In other words, you want to use us as bait.
Capture?
Afraid? This is my only chance to make him pay for what he did. I'm spending the... As for the...
I'll admit, then I'll station some of my men around the hotel.
I still have some reservation.
I'll also keep watch.
Although, if Kyria noted...
You mean if he doesn't...
If that were to happen...
That's why everyone else needs to keep to the shadows.
You're still recovering. You need to rest.
All right. We can...
Have you heard? Mr. Edgar's been detained. He's being taken away tomorrow.
What? He's the one who helped craft all the fragrances for our...
He taught my child how to make perfume. How could this happen?
He hasn't been
Oh, everyone. Let's head back to the hotel and take a break.
Thank you, Kale. But first, here. I prepared a kind of herbal tea that helps calm the spirit. Why don't you have some?
Oh, that...
Oh, it's...
Was it that obvious?
You seem very...
Oh, Hey, Emily! Kale! Oh, are we... No, not at all. This will be easier to talk. There was just a... When I accompanied... Maybe Kyria did that on purpose. Maybe he wanted Sylvain to experience the pain. So did he
Based on what we've...
Losing his sister, although whenever I get to thinking like that, I just can't help but... I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with the way you're feeling. Empathy is a part of human nature. In all my... Some of them. Surround yourself. So while you do Sylvain and answering those questions requires a... I've witnessed, but generally...
Once you're consumed...
You're right. But that all... I understand,
Oh.
Emily, Traveler. Huh? Edgar.
Oh, it's you two! Didn't you head back to your room to rest, Edgar? Is it really okay for...
A little exercise. Besides, I don't have much time left in Sumeru. So I'd like...
We could do that for you, Master.
No need. I would imagine Sheriff...
the Night Watch!
That's right. I've stationed some of my men around the surrounding area, but we still don't have any... Exactly. After some discussion, and Emily's expertise is sure to come in handy in a pinch.
Sounds perfect.
Not a peep. Has Kyria given up on his revenge? Still nothing unusual. Paimon took a peek into the room next door and Sylvain's already sleeping.
Perhaps Kyria... No, that can't be right. If all he wanted was for Sylvain to be convicted, there must be something...
Maybe we just need to calm down a little. How about some tea? That herbal blend from earlier was pretty tasty. You're right. Maybe we can look for a different distraction then. Oh, there's a glaze lily here. Paimon didn't notice it earlier.
Flowers, glaze lilies. Oh no! Sylvain's room! Quick!
Wait, what?
Mais oui! J'ai compris.
Hey,
It was the older...
Yeah, I think his name was Sylvain. Poor guy was...
First it was Mr. Edgar, then that merchant.
Listen up, everyone. This is an act of crime.
It's been 3...
Do you think it could be the work of an... I mean, how do you...
Keep it moving, everyone. No law.
I suppose.
You don't know that. Kyria already attacked you once, and you survived. Perhaps he doesn't consider your crime to be worthy of death.
You were the only reason I managed to survive, Emily.
Even if I wasn't there, Tainari was also in the vicinity. He would have...
Is that so? I have, but Kyria, it really...
If you really want an answer, I suppose you'll have to ask Kyria himself. Once we...
Well, Emily, there's something else I'd like to ask of you. With what? So many flowers were transported here. Whether Kyria... I know...
Of course, Master.
Really? Oh, now
Sheriff Sham still has some questions for me, so... I've got...
Go ahead. Best not to keep him waiting. He can be...
I'm sorry, Master.
Another all-nighter. Emily still isn't back. I hope she didn't run into any trouble. Yeah, that's...
Traveler, I had my men start spreading the information you requested. After listening to him, to be honest, I'm still not sure.
The key clue was right in front of us the entire time. Let's go. We'll show you where the...
Est-ce que me casse les couilles d'entendre sa voix, Paimon? Putain, rien que l'entendre, ça me casse les couilles.
The glazed lily, huh? I think I've heard of it before. It's a flower...
C'est exactement ça.
Well, did you know? It only blooms at night.
Emily, you're back!
Exactly as
A flower that don't...
Exactly. That's why Kyria...
If applied to the outside, you would still be able to smell a goose. If poured into the flower pot, the liquid would seep into the soil. That might prevent the substance from taking effect. There's a sticky substance on the edge of the flower petals. It's one I recognize. If you stick the petals together with slime condensate, then in the daytime, the glazed lily would act almost like a hidden container.
That's right. He applied a diluted form of slime that way the agouste would remain However,
and Kyria could...
By the next morning, the sample...
Wait a second. And how did Edgar even...
That's because agouste is just...
that can't be right.
I wouldn't use...
You can think of it this...
In Fontaine, I experienced how drinking primordial seawater made me more attuned with the element of hydro. But
ouais, très difficile. Ça, c'est pas ça.
All kinds of essential oils commonly found in alchemical products can temporarily increase elemental affinity. But it would be difficult. The incense I smelled earlier seemed familiar. Thinking back on it, I'm almost certain it was in Sumeru. Scholars use spirit borneal to aid meditation and
alchemically produced essential oils, the primordial seawater that caused it.
That stuff gave us a lot of Oh, yes. I definitely remember that.
In Sumeru, it's not...
Flowers are pretty...
Actually, it's not a coincidence at all.
No wonder he probably used... But in the end...
There's a saying, but up until this... But because he's been disguised as some...
It all points to one person. Creating such an intricate mechanism out of a glazed lily, setting up that it all points to... The Mora spent to rent out the hotel, the way the Auguste flower was cultivated, the method used to disguise it all points to... Kyria and Edgar? Kyria and Edgar?
Exactement.
That doesn't sound right. Creating such... It all points... That doesn't sound right.
But Kyria was only in his teens. Edgar's lived here for...
Bad news, Sheriff. Mr. Edgar was attacked.
What?
A dark shadow-like figure just... But before we could even react, do you think Kyria kidnapped him?
I need you to think very...
I mean...
It would seem Master decided to tap into an ill-advised source of power.
What? But that's so dangerous.
But why? Why would he do...
No. If his aim was to target everyone who had a hand in Yelena's death...
If he left so...
Then there's still one target left.
The shadow-like figure ran in the direction of the elevator, and my partner immediately chased after them.
Pourquoi il se suicide, ce crétin?
We should hurry before they're
On va
forced...
Pourquoi il a peur, lui?
A ghost!
It's all right. Please, calm down and take a deep breath.
Mais wesh, il y a tout le monde...
This is terrifying.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il y a, putain? Bah, flipper comme ça, là.
It's all right. I can detect a faint whiff of the scent from here. It's this way. Please, follow me.
Très bien, j'arrive. Peut-être que c'est un fatueux également, je sais pas. J'ai aucune idée de pourquoi il veut se suicider, c'est quand même bizarre. Il est aimé par beaucoup de gens. Donc ouais, très honnêtement, je vois pas l'intérêt. J'ai beau y réfléchir, honnêtement, je vois vraiment pas honnêtement pourquoi il veut faire ça. Hein.
The scent is getting stronger. This must be the...
Les voisins qui sont en train de mettre leur musique là. Elle est éclatée.
Oh! Oh! Are you alright? Were you attacked?
Let me take a look.
The air definitely feels heavy. It smells nice, but for some reason, this feeling...
Everything looks all right. It was probably just the stress of the chase, combined with the impact of the environment.
I can't rest. Mr. Edgar is still in there. He taught my sister how to make perfume. He's a good man.
Oh, you need a...
But how is that possible? I thought Mr. Edgar is...
That's precisely why he had to resort. Kyria used it.
No.
And what if the...
I've
yet to confirm it, But I suspect Kyria killed the real while Edgar was in. The new Edgar then decided to relocate to Sumeru, seemingly out of an innocuous, and Sumeru as the years went by. He removed his disguise.
That explains why he aged him.
I need to find Mr. Edgar. He's not...
What you really need is to get out of here and rest.
No,
Wait! This environment is likely being influenced by the delusion. Any discomfort, no matter how slight, should... I know how to relieve your symptoms, Mr. Ooze. Please come with me and rest. I'm sure Kyria... No, Edgar wouldn't want any more innocent people.
Kale's right. The Traveler and I will take things from here. This leads me to believe those blessed with a vision... Actually, I hate to trouble you, but we need people to survey the perimeter.
Thanks. Hear that?
Traveler, for someone who's old...
Don't worry. We're not going to...
Allez, finissons ça.
Monsters? Perhaps they're attracted here by the increased level of elemental energy.
Strike a pose!
Strike a pose!
That's that!
I've never seen these seeds before. They must also have been created with the power of a delusion. It seems to be avoiding us, and there's no other way forward. Perhaps we could try luring it to the edge of the cliff.
Allez, allons-y. J'arrive toujours plus bien ce machin. Toujours.
Whoa, look at all the... There are so many of them.
I fear that statement is truer than you know, Paimon.
But what? He only needed...
Perhaps hatred wasn't not long ago. He told me he didn't want all the flowers transported to Sumeru to wither away in a foreign land. But Kyria betrayed Snezhnaya, abandoned Fontaine, and lived for someone with nowhere to call home. Perhaps...
Ah non, y'a pas de coffre. J'étais sûr qu'il y aurait un coffre, mais pas du tout. Là, ça c'est vu.
Neutralize! I see everything! Yoo-hoo! Hey! Russian floral! Everyone hold hands! Coming through! I see everything!
Plant that destroys seeds. Huh, quite the ecological marvel. Let's head back to the place where the seeds first appeared. The scent of flowers is getting stronger. We're almost at the end. The scent of flowers is getting stronger.
Did they catch up that fast? No. My strength is just waning. But it doesn't matter. This is...
This is a garden of Auguste flowers. But it's not mine. It's the one that was set on fire all those years. Yelena? Yelena! You tried to hide it from me, but the reason why you continued to use the delusion, the reason why you set your garden on fire, it was all because I shouldn't have listened to you that day. I shouldn't have taken the Mora and ran. But by the time I realized something wasn't right, there was nothing left. I know I'm almost 20 years too late. I should have come looking for you. I should have died with you that day. Yelena? Yelena! No! Don't leave me! Yelena!
I'm alive. No.
That was an illusion, likely brought about by the residual toxin in your body coupled with the pollen in the air, neither of which are fatal.
No. The amount of Auguste I drank, it should have been enough. A fake, but...
We started making them to create a perfect accord. The accord is the basis of perfume making,
the product in its most primitive form. Ambergris mixed with cedar wood, rounded out with a base note of agar wood.
This is the scent of leather?
Exactly. We're unable to extract essential oils from leather, but by combining other raw materials, we can recreate its essence. That is the purpose of an accord.
Does that mean you can recreate any scent in the whole world?
I'm afraid not. Certain fragrances in this world are simply one of a kind. That quality is what draws people in and fuels their obsessions.
If I wear a goose to the ball, I'll also be one of a kind. Our competitor already got their hands on it. Perfume all in my mind.
It doesn't matter how much it costs. I have to buy something better.
This fragrance will be one of a kind no more. Myths can be deconstructed. Miracles can be recreated. All it takes is skill, experience, limitless exploration, and a little patience. The only thing left is determining where the real Auguste is hidden. Pretending to be attacked means he's not free to move around. Auguste must be hidden within reach.
Paimon took a peek through the window earlier and his house was packed with flowers.
The curator commissioned a flower pot from Kasharawar, capable of retaining heat and moisture.
Jack!
Perfumes are as beautiful as flowers, and equally as delicate. When stored, you must take care to control the temperature and keep them away from direct sunlight. Did you get all that, Emily?
I got it.
Did you hear? Someone with
attacked again last night.
So, Sylvain is dead. Is that right?
Yes, Master.
So, you switched the bottles of Auguste, and then lied to me about...
Convincing you that your revenge had been completed was the easiest way to get you to let down your guard.
Impossible. Even if you found a way to switch out the bottles, there's no if Auguste.
It was a combination of rainbow roses, glaze lilies, and Cecilias. Those ingredients would have conflicted with each other if you tried to combine them in the past, but recently,
Rainbow
Auguste was perfumery techniques, the mythos surrounding
the past.
You've been working as a perfumer for all these years.
Ouais,
You
j'ai
should
vu.
have
Il
always
y a plus aussi
known
d'un
the
coup
meaning
comme
of the
ça.
sign. You believed in its divinity. Your obsession with...
I just didn't expect it to happen.
Well, so, since you've been... That means the new...
Yes.
Who knows?
I know if you had think all the crimes he...
Is that so?
Whoa, he accepted that kind of fact.
I don't feel the need to justify my actions. Nor do I intend to repent. I did... Looks like I'm almost out of...
Of course, Master.
The combination you used to make your accord.
The scent of Auguste is complex and varied, yet the main ingredient consists of a single variety of... So, as I was analyzing the sample yesterday...
You're saying Yelena designed Auguste to have the scent of multiple flowers.
Rainbow roses, glaze... But if you cultivate a new...
Rainbow roses, glaze lilies, and Cecilias. Yelena.
Did you know? Right.
Seems like everyone in Fontaine is talking about the new perfume.
I was hoping to... I just hope it won't become the source of some new myth. Especially after all the... I did. Also...
Of course! Oh, it smells great!
Besides, when it comes to perfume...
Right! Do those flowers have...
if I had to guess... I'd say it probably has something to do with...
The language of flowers? Oh, we've heard of that before!
What each flower... After returning to Fontaine, I did some research. Perhaps that's the legacy Yelena...
You think Kyrian...
I paid him a visit, who knows? Yelena is gone. Even if that avenging her... Kyria cultivated his revenge like a flower. In any case, thank you for saving my life. Love and hatred when someone died, but even if it's only a conjecture, the meaning we... And yet, at the very...
Nickel, quête finie. Putain, elle était longue. Ah, elle était longue celle-ci. Oh, allez. Bon, du coup, je vais pouvoir continuer ce que je faisais. Ici. Putain, mais on voit plus rien maintenant.
Mualani!
We're here to help!
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
Alright, now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out.
I'm not good at haggling. Hey, I'm not any bad.
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. Alright, let's meet back here. Hey there, Yellowfast.
Well, if it...
That's right.
Well, it wouldn't.
Here, it's all on...
Wow.
That's right.
Wait, you're...
Come on.
All right, all right.
Wow, that was amazing!
All in a day's work. By the way, Yellowfast...
Interested? They won't come cheap.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Package them separately, would you? Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so I'll hold on to them for...
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check, make sure nothing's missing.
Let me see... Huh? What's this crater?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved me. So, send her my regards, would you?
Oh, we will. Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice.
I would hope. Did you guys get...
Oh, we brought...
All right then, roll...
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could... So, what do you think?
It looks up...
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family. Not to mention this was...
Yeah.
I see. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to the inn.
The show begins!
All right, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay?
Yep, Anyway, we need...
Traveler,
Mualani?
It's the Abyss.
Cos'è?
Our patrols come with me.
Mualani!
One moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there. We're here to help. Need a surfboard?
Effectivement, il y a bien des adversaires. En effet.
Have they been contaminated by the abyss?
No, they are the abyss. Destroy them! Alright, let's finish this back.
Coming through! Positions!
Thank you.
I'm over. Go help the others.
I almost died.
We've cleared out looks like we're still in. Let's go ask him.
Thank you for helping Click. We were prepared for—
Where'd they come from?
The east side. An abyssal—
A kind of gate created by the abyss. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless hordes of monsters—
Exactly.
All right, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count on your help again?
Of course! On behalf of the—
Let's go. There's no— Need a surfboard? Let's ride!
Let's ride.
Mulani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid of this thing.
Share my mind!
Funny.
I see everything! Time to shine! Shower me with praise! Woohoo!
Et voilà.
I don't see any more monsters, so...
Do these attacks?
Yeah, and besides, come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so it's up to us.
Oui,
huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Atea, what are you doing?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing I was in a hurry.
Stop talking for now.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone? Mulani.
Atea took care of it, but she's injured. Quick, so...
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't destroy...
Wait, no!
This was meant to...
Atea!
And you... forget about...
The impurities in the element...
What?
The anguish I also came up...
Atea! Atea! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification?
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Atea! Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. That didn't injure you in any way, did it? You're sure? Good. Good.
Thank goodness. You scared us all.
Alright, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll celebrate Atea's and most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid.
Got it!
Allez, on y va.
Got any other secret powers I should know about? Oh, but seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears. That was some...
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs.
We think Auntie Atea's illness... she can never...
Hello? Traveler? Maybe you can zone up...
Ouais. Son état va faire qu'empirer. Vaut mieux je le dis aux autres. J'ai pas envie de leur mettre un mensonge ou quoi que ce soit. Et j'ai vraiment envie aussi de parler à l'Arcampyro, putain ça me casse les couilles. Parce que je vois c'est une personne fière. Elle a l'air d'être arrogante. Mais pas trop à la fois. Parce que je vois elle aime bien ses citoyens. Elle les protège. Je pense que je l'aimerais bien. En tout cas, elle a beaucoup de... En tout cas, ce que j'ai vu, elle a du flow. J'espère que ça va continuer. Oh! Mon pote, viens faire un câlin, viens. Jack! Viens ici, viens ici, viens ici!
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot, none of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebration.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey, where are you going?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Bake them.
All right. Sounds great.
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler, did something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
I guess I should I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave, and because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days short. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I wanted to believe.
You want to know something? But yesterday, seeing you out, even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Tech. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the—
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me it's brought me good
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there will—
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a— Life is a journey in which there's no turning back.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those two. Still, Spit, the Kaholasaur. Oh, and Atea's snacks were yelling at some kid.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last?
Yep. This area is so—
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking—
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the night.
And Kachina? Is she back?
Kachina fell in battle. But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to—
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking—
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now. Like, not that Paimon wants them to be in—
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is at a glance, but through our 500 years ago, the Abyss that's right. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and Hero. Even so, our tribe's waters were contaminated. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly. We now believe the—
And that's how it
Yes. Luckily, now every
You must have had
every battle, responsibility, but I believe to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations. It's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? Be my guest. Heroes are always— Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not going anywhere.
Mon loulou. Eh, Jack. Ça va? Mon loulou. Mon loulou. Mon loulou. Ah oui, c'est mon loulou. Oui, mon loulou. Mon loulou. Loulou. Oh, il y a une belle carré sur mon copain. Ah ouais, il aime bien chaud. Ah oui, il y a une belle carré. Oui, oh oui, il aime bien. Mon copain s'est barré. Il fait choper de tes caresses. On fait autre chose. Jack, c'est bon, t'as fini, oui? Oh! Jack! Ça suffit! Tu te tais! Jack, j'ai dit quoi? Cassez les couilles, rigoler.
An insurmountable problem, I presume.
Anything you need delivered?
Whoa, this place is packed already!
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Konnichiwa!
Yeah, a commission.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Come on, let's find a spot. Let's go somewhere.
Ah, Pépé.
Warriors of Natlan! We are the inheritors of memory. Those who grew alongside those who fought. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What is it?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the...
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the... Think about it. The ode rekindles... Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her? even if she was on the winning team.
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even...
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should... Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed.
Maybe the why.
I mean...
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not...
No! She's been waiting for... No matter how daunting, we don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves...
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and... However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others. If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns?
No,
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that...
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, so...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the... Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this...
Did she just...
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry there's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of
And that means Kachina won't be able to...
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss, of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to... Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share. We supported her sit peacefully and...
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means it. Believe me, I want to... But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe...
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, but if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will...
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can...
But what would you say, Mula?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that...
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage.
Yes.
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, once doubt has crept in, their ultimate to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening, then I understand your anger, Mualani. But
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the pyro...
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right.
We could always hold the...
I've considered, without the chance to fight the Abyss with fewer participants...
So, essentially...
You've learned about staying there for your sense of... Imagine pouring a... I won't sugarcoat...
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your...
The Abyss poses the same...
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That...
I failed to protect...
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you and the Masters of the... If we can find... Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
But...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is, however...
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new.
Seat Lolly of the Masters of the Night. It was originally...
That was the artifact I'd...
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are... Beside... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest... Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other... Ideally...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. But don't...
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage.
You're right. Even now, the production of contending... The gradual as things stand. The pilgrimage, the Abyss, has brought catastrophe. No. If I said nothing at all...
Another simple choice...
I have never subscribed... Let's go.
You mean...
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our...
But that can only last...
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by all we can do.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice...
If not me, then who? No other is capable of... I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Je l'aime bien, elle. J'aime bien cet Archon.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Effectivement.
The Archon of Natlan.
Capitano.
A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Il a aucune chance de gagner.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Impressionnant. Ça sert à rien. Le piano t'es pas assez bon. Je l'avais dit. Ce combat est impressionnant, putain. Je comprends maintenant pourquoi il y a autant de gens qui attendaient notre fan, putain. Impressionnant. Et c'est la win.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries?
Yeah. And how much does
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is... But I'm sure the
Whatever his motive.
No. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him besides.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. When we exchange... Kanich, go to the Masters of the...
Of course. I'll head out...
Yes. Natlan's strength. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision.
Is everything okay?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flame. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Qu'est-ce que...
What's happening at the stadium? Did something...
It feels feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable...
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay.
Putain.
What? Come on! Show me your courage!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Out of the way or get blown away!
An impressive bounty.
J'ai vu un coffre là-bas. Ah c'est bon, j'ai eu le coffre.
Quietly now.
Laid bare. What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Ah, les finnois, il est bien plus fort que le capitaine. Ouais. J'ai compris. Bleu. Voilà.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have...
Whoa, hold on.
My friend Kachina.
Rescuer? From the...
That's right.
I'm sorry. The nature of battle is
I appreciate what you...
I thought you might...
Is something wrong? Life isn't complete.
If you're that determined...
Thank you.
Ah, seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. Her younger sister...
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night King, in that sense.
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye.
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. Where can we find...
Ever since Malka...
Thank you.
Good luck.
Emotional.
admiring the scene. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? No.
On mange quoi d'ailleurs ce soir?
Everything's fine.
Ah, y a pas de dire quoi c'est
After
fait.
I help you find...
Your friend?
Vas-y, ça marche.
Yes.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed.
Ouais, j'ai entendu.
I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established...
Wow, you got...
I'll go find an...
We'll go right away.
First...
Wait, are you saying...
By creating some...
Oh, I see.
Right. Normally you can...
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and...
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more... Hang on, Kachina. Hello.
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total.
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn... All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the trap.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though?
That might be tough. Tell you...
Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything's going...
I know, it's just Kachina always cared...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. Here you go. By the way, I heard... How's he doing?
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in Malco. 5 years, but on the eve of...
Then what happened?
The team agreed. Vichama didn't... It's just... Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, yeah. I've tried... The abyss has... Anyway...
Astra. Add Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for
What could the...
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all...
I've made all the... As agreed, I'll help you. Go ahead. After Malco, if I had been... I've always...
But that... The Pyro Archon...
There might not... All right. Let's get to it. I'll start... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss.
Look at that golden thing! It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Sova.
Let my name echo in song! Red delivery!
Quietly now.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
C'est bon, c'est enfin fini là.
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the abyss...
Ah, ça s'intensifie pas qu'un peu là.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
this power?
Hanging in there?
Malco. No, why can't...
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone moon.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful.
At least Kachina's... Vichama!
Vichama?
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone once you're ancient, and now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough
Huh?
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malco.
Not enough to swing a...
I never thought...
Guess I have something to... Pisak. Maybe you're right.
Bon. Tu vas manger quoi, toi?
So glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just...
Un sandwich, non? T'as pas faim ou quoi? T'as pas faim? Non, je te parle de...
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage some.
Je te parle de ce soir, t'as pas...
Of course. But...
A deep...
Malco was for all these...
Vichama.
I'm
Je vais
fine.
me chercher un hamburger au pire.
When you asked for my... But...
Huh?
Once allowed to fester, if I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the... That way, there are critical junctures in life. And if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so... I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it.
What?
I promised I would find her, and I intend...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to her, though. Just speaking from
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there?
I think you know it.
Honestly, they're back.
Koichi? What?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, she was afflicted that strength of will.
For some
Well,
I remember. Eventually, she found... It sounds like she's still our...
that's...
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to...
I'm all for your adventure. Still, I can...
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have one...
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad.
Again with the excuses. We agreed, but a trip...
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh,
this is important.
You don't know that?
All right, whatever. And
you... What do you mean, and...
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments, or...
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then...
But the person you...
That's a different issue.
I've also told you that managing your condition is...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers it.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi!
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Then support me. I'll be back.
So, that's it.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi. It's not my place.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kini...
About that...
If only Tone Bide would...
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh? I see. Still, stay safe out there in the night.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly...
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere with...
But what if the Fatui...
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else... Look, still.
I can also step...
There's no need to be so
Archon,
You have nothing to... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various...
Whoa. It looks like they're...
I suppose you could think... And physical Now, if you're curious...
Alright, well... This is Atea's
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck. The powder still needs some time to settle. Well?
Yeah! Does every...
That's right. They demonstrate that
the shape...
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different...
What?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience... Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along take out a portion of the future. Of course, humanity excels at living in the present. But while the pilgrimage, only by uniting the people of Natlan across to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed... That's correct. Namely, by holding the... In addition, the...
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine... Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. I turned a piece...
Your sister is... Paimon was having a... It really doesn't look like there was anything...
A little late for...
Sorry!
No matter what... Becoming the Arch... My father made... One time, we... My sister and... I still remember the...
Wow.
Isn't that what... As the Archon...
Well, what happened?
I believe she ended... Anyway, place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life, ancient name.
Am I hallucinating?
Kachina! Are you...
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way...
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Y-Up is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying. The Night Kingdom is...
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of all you need to do.
It's okay. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need...
I'm really scared. Still.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're... Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom, and this entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case that face you...
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the...
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.